Ever feel completely wiped out after a party, even if you had a good time? Or maybe you find yourself staring at your phone, dreading that upcoming get together. If you've ever felt guilty for needing to escape a crowded room, you're not alone. Today, we're diving deep into why socializing, especially small talk, can feel like running a marathon for introverts. And more importantly, we'll explore practical ways to manage your energy and enjoy social life on your own terms. So, let's talk about the dreaded small talk. Nice weather we're having, or how about that local sports team? For many, these are harmless icebreakers. But for an introvert, they can feel like a huge energy drain. Why is that? Well, introverted brains are wired a bit differently. We thrive on depth. We want to know what you're passionate about, what theories keep you up at night, what your biggest dreams are. Small talk, on the other hand, feels superficial. It requires us to constantly switch topics, process surface level cues, and perform a social dance that feels inauthentic. It's like our brains are high performance engines built for long, scenic drives, but we're being forced to drive and stop and go city traffic. It's inefficient and exhausting. Think about it from a neurological perspective. Introverts tend to have a higher sensitivity to dopamine, the reward chemical, while extroverts get a rush from social stimulation and feel energized by more dopamine. For introverts, too much of it can feel overwhelming, like a sensory overload. Our brains are also more active in regions associated with deep thought, planning, and memory. We process information more thoroughly. So, when you're at a networking event, you're not just hearing someone's name. Your brain is trying to connect it to their face, their job, the context of the conversation, and file it all away. That's a lot of mental heavy lifting. This isn't just a theory. It's a real-life experience. Picture this: you're at a wedding. The music is loud, people are laughing, everyone's mingling. An extrovert might feel energized by this, hopping from group to group, soaking it all in. But as an introvert, you might find yourself focusing intensely on one conversation, trying to genuinely connect with your cousin's new partner. While that's happening, your nervous system is on high alert, processing the music, the flashing lights, the chatter from the next table, the waiter asking if you want another drink. It's a constant barrage of stimuli. Your nervous system is basically saying, "Warning, overload imminent." This is what leads to social interaction burnout. So, what does this burnout feel like? It's more than just feeling a little tired. It can manifest as mental fog, where you can't form a coherent thought. You might become irritable, snapping at a loved one for no real reason after you get home. IT can also be physical. You might feel a headache coming on, or just an overwhelming need to lie down in a dark, quiet room. It's your body's way of screaming for a break. For example, my friend Anna, a classic introvert, loves her friends dearly. But after her own baby shower, she confessed she spent the next day in bed, not because she was ungrateful, but because the sheer act of being the center of attention and having dozens of small conversations completely depleted her social battery. Recognizing the signs is the first step. Are you starting to feel a mental lag? Are you zoning out of conversations? Do you feel a growing urge to just disappear? That's your cue. It's not rude to need a break. It's essential self-care. Managing your energy isn't about avoiding social situations altogether. It's about being strategic. One of the most powerful tools in your arsenal is proactive alone time. If you know you have a big holiday dinner coming up on Saturday, don't pack your Friday evening with other plans. Give yourself some preemptive quiet time. Read a book, go for a quiet walk, listen to some calming music. Think of it as charging your social battery before you even leave the house. This makes a huge difference. Instead of starting on 50%, you're going in with a full 100% charge. And what about during the event itself? You don't have to be on the entire time. Plan for strategic retreats. At a long event like a wedding or a conference, find excuses to step away for a few minutes. Go check your phone in the lobby, offer to help the host in the quiet kitchen, or just take a few deep breaths in the restroom. I once spent 10 minutes at a friend's housewarming party just petting their cat in a quiet bedroom. Nobody noticed I was gone, and I came back feeling refreshed and ready to engage again. These small breaks can act as mini recharges that help you last longer without hitting a wall. After the event, the recovery process is just as crucial. Don't pressure yourself to jump right back into a busy schedule. The day after a big social gathering is the perfect time for some dedicated you time. This is where finding your quiet moments is key. For some, it might be journaling about their experience. For others, it could be losing themselves in a video game or a creative project like painting or playing an instrument. It's about doing something that requires minimal social energy and allows your mind to unwind and your nervous system to calm down. Let your family or roommates know you need this time. Just saying, hey, I had a great time last night, but I'm feeling pretty drained, so I'm just going to relax on my own for a bit, can set expectations and give you the space you need. A huge part of this is learning to set boundaries without feeling guilty. Our society often glorifies being a social butterfly, so it's easy to feel like you're failing if you turn down an invitation. But you're not obligated to attend every single event you're invited to. It's okay to say no, you can be polite and appreciative. A simple, thank you so much for the invitation, that sounds like fun. I can't make it this time, but I'd love to catch up with you one-on-one soon, works wonders. It validates the person, declines the event, and offers an alternative that works better for you, a quiet coffee chat instead of a loud concert. Prioritize the events and people that truly matter to you and don't overcome it. Your energy is a finite resource. Spend it wisely. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, practice self-compassion. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you for being an introvert. It's not a flaw to be fixed. It's a fundamental part of who you are. So on days when you feel drained after a simple trip to the grocery store, be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up for needing to leave a party early. Allow yourself that recovery time without judgment. The more you accept and honor your natural temperament, the easier it will be to build a life that feels both socially connected and personally sustainable. Remember, the goal isn't to become an extrovert. It's to be a happy, healthy, and thriving introvert. It's about understanding your own needs and creating a social life that honors them. So, charge up before you go, take breaks while you're there, plan for recovery, and never feel guilty for being you. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments what your favorite way to recharge is. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that helps you understand yourself better. See you next time.